It's time for another TBR. Hello, Simon. It's time for another TBR. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. If we've met before, hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. And if we haven't met before, hey, how are you doing? It's still good to see you. And today we are filming a TBR. Wow! September TBR. Sorry, I'm a little hyper. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's in the weather today. I don't know what it is, but it's really cold where I live right now. It's like 62 degrees outside. It's like the perfect, it's just sublime. Like I've taken 2 walks today already. I just cannot get enough of it, but we're gonna get going. Today I'm gonna let my TBR jar pick my reads for the month. I do really want to get a heavy dose of fantasy books up in this TBR, so I have high hopes. So let's see. First prompt. Free space / pick any book. Okay. I am picking Accomplice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. I do this every time. 3rd book with a sprayed edge. We love it. The first 2 are red and purple. I think the first one's purple and the second one's red. I think. Now the 3rd one, green. This is the 3rd book in this trilogy. I've been here since the start, and she always releases the book in August, so I bought this. Honestly, the release week it came out, I was in a bookstore with my friends in California. Oh, I immediately spilled coffee on it, actually. Wait, was I in California? No, I'm dumb. I'm making up a story. I literally did this a couple weeks ago. I was with a friend, and we had gotten coffee, and immediately my coffee spilled. And so the corner of this has a coffee stain on it, but do I still love it? Yes, I do. And I'm desperate to read it. And now we're getting into spooky season. And I think I didn't read enough fantasy last year. I don't think I really soaked up the September, October, fall vibes to the best of my abilities and to the highest of their potential. And so this year I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put this book on my TBR because I'm not going to not read it this month. I think it'll be perfect. Like, picture end of September, beginning of October, reading this bad boy. If you aren't familiar with the trilogy, I can't tell you much other than the first book is called Assistant to the Villain. So if you haven't read it, our main character is Evie. She is what it sounds like. She is the assistant to the villain, and it literally, like, his house runs like a business. And there's some cute side characters in here, some found family elements of that. There's some cool magic. I really like the magic system. Again, this is the 3rd book, so I can't really tell you anything about this book because no spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm excited to read this though and continue the series. And I will say the best part of this entire series is that there's a little tiny frog that holds up little signs, and they're like jokes. Like, that's so funny. That's cute. I wonder is he on here? Yep. Oh, he's on here, and literally he's right there, and it says Short King, which is funny because his name is Kingsley. So him being a short king, that's what that is. That's cute. Welcome to the family. Another one. My dog's gonna be nesting on a pile of dirty laundry and my groceries. It's okay. No, really. Take your time. He's literally digging into my sweatshirt right now. Red cover. Ooh, I'm gonna go 2 different routes with this, and you guys can come for me. Neither of these are all red, but both of these are books I want to get to. And let's be honest, this one's more red. So Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson and Fearless. I also have a V.E. Schwab book back here that I haven't read that's all red, and there's a thriller up there that I haven't read yet, and that's also all red. But neither of them are like... Simon, could you stop stepping in the bag, please? Could you... Just the sweatshirt would be great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the other books on my shelf aren't really calling to me, but these are the ones that are calling to me, and even as I'm saying it, I know which one I want to do. I'm going to choose Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. It's on my 25 books I want to read in 2025, and so I need to get to it anyway this year. And, oh, that is teeny tiny font, but it's good flop. A good floppy book. Smells really good, so I see no reason why not to read this. I don't know, I'm not excited, but it needs to happen anyway. So why not today? Why not be my red cover book? I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? Borrowed from a friend. That's actually so funny because I have 1 book on my shelf right over here that's borrowed from a friend. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna look, but I think there's only 1. That's crazy. Wait, no, that's like actually crazy, but I have to do it. The only book I have on my shelf that isn't mine and is borrowed from a friend. Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I'm gonna call it fate. I'm gonna call it fate. You know, the book gods were like, Hannah, You said red cover, and then you didn't pick the book on your shelf that has like a completely red cover, and that was stubborn of you. V.E. Schwab demands to be read. You must read Vicious. Literally the only book currently on my physical TBR that is borrowed from a friend. So, welcome to the family. And what is this even about? Let's talk about it. What is this even about? Okay, this looks like it seems like a dark academic book, like a dark academia book. It takes place in college. Victor and Eli. I don't know. It sounds like they develop magical powers, like dark magical powers, while at school. Interesting. I mean, I'm down. It does sound very fall-esque, so I shouldn't fight it, but I was fighting it. Oh, no, I gotta put this book back. It's sitting in my lap. I also saw a book club book just way up there. So I'm gonna have to get that in a minute. A book with a movie/TV series spin-off. Huh, I don't know. I think I only have one on my shelf again, so this is making this easier, although it's making it almost like not as fun for me. As long as you're having fun. Okay. And that would be, oh my gosh, it's another red cover. I didn't even actually realize that this one had a red cover. That's really funny. Okay, that would be Good Girl, Bad Blood, which is, oh, hey, Target Circle. You are not a brand partner. You must come off now. So this is book 2 in the, I don't even know what it's called. Sequel to Good Girl's Guide to Murder, right? But I don't know what the series is called. But the first book is Good Girl's Guide to Murder. They made it on a show on Netflix. I didn't watch it, but I read the first book probably like 2 or 3 months ago now, and I loved it. I thought it was awesome. It is like a YA series, so in that sense, I felt like I was guessing the plot points a lot, and I didn't like how that one ended. It wasn't my favorite, but I think I gave it like 3.5 or 4 stars. Moved along really great, and I did like the writing style a lot. Then this one was on sale at Target, so I got the second book, which is Good Girl, Bad Blood. So in this one, she's releasing a true crime podcast, and in the first one, she's solving a cold case in her hometown. That is what the first book is about. I loved it. Again, ate it up, left no crumbs, but let's add another red book to our shelf, because honestly, this is the only book on my shelf that has a Netflix series or a movie about it. So it's like a really red stack of books right now. I will say this is the last prompt, because then the last book will be book club book, which I will talk about. But Found Family. This is gonna be hard because I don't know. Pause while I go read the back of like 6 of these books. Okay, no. No, 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 no. Okay, we've got a few more options. Edit that out, Hannah. Edit that out. I figure I just need to pick a different prompt. You guys, none of these really have a found family, and I tried. I will put it back in for another day, though. I will. I'll put it back in. Pinky promise. It went right back in there. Okay, what is this? A cover you love. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's beautiful. Look at that. I love this cover. So this is The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, and I believe what happens is that there's like a mythological library that's like burning down in the town, and they steal a spell book out and they open a spell shop for people. It's like a little cozy fantasy. And like I mean, if you've been around here, if you've been around, you know I'm very hit or miss when it comes to cozy fantasies, but this one is really beautiful, and I love the sprayed edges, and my friend picked it out for me, so she already read it and liked it. So that means I have a higher chance of liking it. So I'll add that to the pile. And now the last book I need to talk about is this month's book club book. Drumroll please. We are reading Alchemy of Secrets by Miss Stephanie Garber. Ah, this is her first adult fantasy, and not that thick. Also, did not realize there was a pretty sprayed edge. Hello. Hello. Also, if you've been around for a minute, you know that I absolutely adore Once Upon a Broken Heart. That is one of my favorite trilogies that I've read to this date, like truly beautiful. And I'm currently reading Caraval by the time this video comes out. So I'm really in a Stephanie Garber mindset. Also, this looks so good in my outfit. Like, hello? Lips. Shirt. Sprayed edges. I don't know. The stars. My little fingernails. If any of you watched Sarah Curley, she actually pulled a prompt that was it needed to match her outfit, and I think she made it stretch so that this matched it. I didn't even plan this, but this actually does match my outfit. Or cute. Anyway, so this is my book club book. So the basic premise of this, I believe, is that it takes place with a college professor who goes and sees like a sidekick of sorts and is told that she only has like 24 hours to live. And so she's literally living out the last day of her life while trying to solve the mystery as to why she's gonna die. Something like that, and she enlists help along the way. So what could be better? Amazing. I knew I needed a fantasy, and when I figured out that this could be my book of the month book this month too, say less. I'm sold. So if you want to join book club, link as always will be in my bio. It's over on Patreon. You can pay as little as $1 up to $6, or do the free version, which is basically nothing, but you can support me by just following over there. Always great. It helps just fund things so that I can do book club and I can keep posting videos alongside my regular job. So that's all that. All right, let's recap what, in no particular order, here are the books on my TBR this month. We have Vicious by V.E. Schwab, The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. That's his real name. Brando Sando is so much cuter. Sorry. I don't know why I threw it. Okay. Accomplice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. And last but not least, Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. Yay! Look at all these books! Look at all these books! This is a beautiful stack. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I will see you next time I upload. Love you. Bye.